Which coin is more expensive to buy? eGold at $130 or Cardano, aka ADA, at 80 cents? If you already know the answer to this question, you probably don't need to watch this video. However, you should definitely show it to people that are new to crypto. In this video, we will talk about what the price of a token actually is and how to think about it. We're creating a new series where we will talk about awesome crypto projects building on Elrond, and we will also touch on their tokenomics. But before we get into tokenomics, we think it's a good idea to have a video where we explain how to think about the price of the token, because many new people in crypto make an obvious reasoning mistake when choosing what token to invest in. So stick with us and show this video to your friends that are new in crypto, that don't yet understand this, and they will never make this reasoning mistake again. Disclaimer: keep in mind, this is not financial advice. This is fully for educational purposes, to understand the price of a token in the context of its supply. The answer to the question is Cardano, at 80 cents. That is because they have a much higher supply of tokens than eGold. eGold can have a maximum supply of 31.4 million tokens, while Cardano 45 billion tokens. Therefore, even though ADA seems cheaper, if we multiply the price per token with the supply of tokens, we get $36 billion. That is the fully diluted market cap of Cardano. That is what you are actually buying. eGold's fully diluted market cap, at $130 and with a maximum supply of 31.4 million, would be around $4 billion. So, eGold is actually 9 times cheaper to buy than ADA, at the prices presented previously. Don't worry, we will get into what fully diluted market cap means in just a moment, and it is pretty simple. That is how popular crypto websites like CoinMarketCap rank tokens, by their market cap. When a crypto project creates its token, it comes up with a supply for it. Let's imagine we're creating our own crypto project. We also want a token for it, let's name it X token, and we decide that the maximum supply will be 1 billion. When we go to the open market and people can start trading our token, let's imagine X token reaches $0.1. Our project is now valued at $100 million. That is the fully diluted market cap. But, in the process, we've decided that we want some changes to the economic model of X token. We can either go with a scarce supply, so we lower the max supply of our token to say 100 million, which is 10 times lower than before. The people who own some X tokens will now notice that suddenly, the price of X token is $1, 10 times higher than before. They will also notice though, they will have 10 times less tokens in their wallet. So, nothing really changed, except for the decimal point. It's just numbers. The actual value remains exactly the same. $1 times 100 million X tokens will be $100 million fully diluted market cap, just like before. Or we can go with a higher supply, say 10 billion maximum supply. The opposite thing happens, owners of the token will notice the price suddenly drop 10x, but they have 10x more tokens in their possession. You can have a token that is worth $1 million. If only 10 of that token can exist, the actual value would come at $10 million, which is relatively low for a good crypto project. So regular investors would not own one token, but 0.0000 something of that token. It's all numbers. The only thing that matters is the supply of the tokens multiplied by the price per token, which gives you the market cap, the true monetary value. We use two terms for the monetary value of a project. So what is the difference between market cap and fully diluted market cap? This is very simple. After a project comes up with the tokenomics for its token and they go ahead and create it, they usually don't release all tokens at once, the maximum supply. They might set a maximum supply of 1 billion tokens, but only 300 million would actually be in circulation in the beginning, at the token creation, also known as token generation event. The other 700 million could be tokens locked for future usage like staking rewards, community, vested for private investors, team members, etc. So, the market cap is the price per token multiplied by the tokens that are currently in circulation, 300 million in our example, not taking into consideration the locked tokens that might be released in the future. When new tokens will be released, they will be considered in circulation and taking into account when calculating the market cap of the project. The fully diluted market cap is simply the price per token multiplied by the maximum supply, so the whole 1 billion tokens from our example. We think it's important to look at both, and understand how a project might release new tokens in the future and where they will be allocated. Before we end, keep in mind this is not to say a token with a big market cap is bad. It's simply more expensive, that is, it takes more money to move the price, which is both good and bad. It can be a safer investment, while providing less profit potential. whilst a token with a low market cap is a higher risk investment, with a much higher profit or loss potential. Pretty simple, right? You can use websites like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to check cryptocurrencies, and usually they are ranked by their market cap, not the price per coin, obviously, which is irrelevant without the context of the supply. Make sure to show this video to your friends that don't yet understand this. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support us, consider liking this video, consider subscribing to our channel, and of course, consider staking with us. We would also love to hear from you. Drop us a comment below, tell us your thoughts, and tell us what subject you would like us to cover in our next videos. Until next time, Mountaineers.